So PJ Esteves, I'm the design director on Ryse. Yep.
So PJ, what is Ryse? Go into the story about what's going on in this game.
Okay, so in Ryse you play the character of Marius Titus, and it's about kind of the arc of his life. You go from being a legionary into a general, and it's also a revenge tale, right? It's a very classic Roman revenge tale. The idea is that Marius, as a legionary, is trying to follow in his father's footsteps, and what ends up happening is his family gets murdered in front of his eyes. So he goes on this revenge quest into the depths of Britannia, and eventually back to Rome before he can fulfill it. So
is this going to be a realistic Roman adventure, or is it going to have fantasy aspects with mythology in it as well?
I don't want to reveal too much, but we have our own mythos, so we got some kind of cool twists on reality. But the general idea is, yeah, it's a fairly, realistic, gritty Roman tale. So, yeah.
Now, Crytek is known for pushing the limits of computers everywhere, and now you're working with the Xbox One. What has that been like?
Oh, I mean, it's been fantastic. I mean, we did stuff on the Xbox 360, and so like getting the Xbox One, our hands on it. I mean, like you said, we're Crytek, right? We burn out boxes, we push it to the limit. So one of the great things is like we've been doing DX11 since Crysis 2, which was on 360, and so now here we are, right? We're like, okay, finally we get this cool PC tech into a box that can actually run it. So I mean, you get that, and you have simple stuff like, our facial rigs are the same on cinematics characters that are in game. We've got these close cameras, and one of the benefits of us making a third-person game is that we've got all this first-person tech where everything looks good close up, and so I mean, we're just doing our thing.
Do you guys utilize any facial capture technology when making the game?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we have 15 hero characters, and what I mean by that is that you play Marius Titus, but the other story characters are all full performance capture. I mean, we had a huge soundstage, great partners, Imaginarium and Andy Serkis. And so yeah, I mean, we hired very, very good stage actors to really bring out the story and get the best performance. Early on we hired an actual movie director to help us kind of build the story and cast the characters. So yeah, I mean, Crytek's getting into the story business here, so yeah.
Any inspirations you drew from Hollywood while making this game?
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, anyone who's watched the Rome TV series or Gladiator, or even the Spartacus series, I mean, it's all been like, in some way, shape, or form, like inspiration, So, I mean, we're definitely, fans of the era as well, so it's not just TV. We also read a lot. We're kind of into Roman history, so yeah, I mean, we even went as far as getting, a Roman weapons historian to kind of teach us how to use a sword and shield in a real way, so yeah, I mean.
What are you most excited about for people to actually look at Ryse and see the fine details in the game?
So, I mean, the thing I'm most excited about is actually just seeing everyone's hard work, kind of, be on the screen, running at frame rate on Xbox One. And, it just takes a lot of effort to do this stuff. And so, the formation's completely new mechanic. We, slammed our heads into walls many times trying to get this to work. And just the fact that it's here at E3, people are freaking out over it. They love the intensity. And it's just all of these, systems coming together where you've got camera, you've got facial, you've got animation. I mean, it's fantastic.
You have your launch title.
Yes.
And that's got to be a lot of pressure on you. Like, how are you dealing with that?
One day at a time, bro. I mean, first off, being at Crytek, thank goodness we had the previous console generation to figure out how to, optimize and really get things to work well. Because, I mean, if we make games for the highest high-end PC, so, getting stuff on the Xbox One has been, obviously it's a challenge because you're putting it on a console, but at the same time, right, it's like, we got to do it. We got to build smart. We got to put all these things in place. So, yeah, it's stressful, but, once again, this is just what we do, right? So.
And when is Ryse going to be coming out?
I don't know if the official release date. You have to talk to some of the other people. I'm just a design guy, but it'll be at the launch of 360, yes.
360, Xbox One.